welcome to Pro Wrestling Collision Course. I'm Jimmy Fish. Pro Wrestling Collision Course is a place that you'll find exclusive matches and interviews that you can't find anywhere else. Now, on the debut of Pro Wrestling Collision, owner Chris Hagstrom had some big news concerning the Heavyweight Championship.
Ladies and gentlemen, I spoke to the champion Edmund Livewire McGuire over the phone this morning. Mr. McGuire informed me that he would not be able to fulfill his obligations. He completely regrets not being able to be here. However, the Pro Wrestling Collision Cup tournament will continue, ladies and gentlemen. However, over the next 2 episodes, you will not see a man fight for the #1 contendership. But gentlemen, you will be fighting for the Pro Wrestling Collision Heavyweight Championship.
Wow.
Huge news there.
That is a big announcement.
It's been determined the winner of the Collision Cup tournament is going to be the new heavyweight champion. Let's take a look at some opening round action from last week.
I guess now it's the Collision Championship.
Well, I guess you get both a cup and a title.
Yeah.
Personally, I'd rather have the title.
Absolutely,
And
and Zach Sawyer!
Oh, Zach Sawyer, back of the head may have hit the barricade. O'Reilly, this distraction could prove fatal.
Look at this!
And Cage lets Sawyer take the bullet for him. That's not a bad move actually on his part.
No, not at all.
Oh, and a spin kick on the outside. But these two got to get back in. When O'Reilly goes to the top rope, you never know what he's going to do. The 450 splash, he calls it killer abs, misses. But that could prove to be fatal.
O'Reilly not giving up just yet. He's still got that fight in him. We saw it before.
Well, these fans are great, and they are really behind him. Oh!
Look at that!
Fantastic counter when you take the Cobra Clutch. Use the counter there. Unbelievable. His lack of size to his advantage by going low on these kicks and these drop kicks.
Absolutely, and goes for the, I guess a Frankensteiner outside there, but was caught.
Blocks the Rana.
Oh!
And those folks in the front row almost got a wrestler on their lap. And if you'll notice here, on our right side here, we have a young man by the name of Chase King. Someone else, Pro Wrestling Collision Management, is very excited for the series.
That's right. Right now he is out-moving Christian Rose.
Suplex into the bridge.
Beautiful. Sykes going up, trying to be a high flyer.
And Rose caught him.
Look at that.
He recovers so beautifully, and that's the difference between Christian Rose and so many other people is he recover.
He rikes the face.
And that is just a huge move, and it's good enough for the win. Wow, what a win. These matches are going to take a lot out of you. Even wrestling 5 minutes can take a lot out of someone, and potentially they may not be able to wrestle. Nice combination, and a choke slam there by Castle.
Shoulder block right into the midsection. There's a second one, but Castle gets right back up. Ace
Hawkins
with a fist.
Hawkins isn't going to win a striking contest, but it buys him some time.
Absolutely. Takes him down this time. Alex Castle goes down.
A flying hip attack there, and he leaps up and hits the Rana.
Setting him up once again. Springboards off those ropes. Castle on Dream Street. Yeah, he's getting very distracted by Angelus Layne here. Sunset flip.
And he
Not
sits
enough.
down the alligator pin. Layne with the support
this.
and a 3 count.
Referee Corey Hawes missed it. Angelus Layne clearly had a little bit of aggression coming out now from Espinoza.
Flat jack hit there by Hatton.
Hooks the leg. Is it enough? No.
Very effective.
Goes for that clothesline, a third one, but misses. Espy, beautiful move off the ropes there.
And Espinoza trying to get the momentum back.
He's getting it, I think.
Uranagi, nicely done. 1, 2, no.
Man, that was close, though.
Espinoza going for the...
Look at that, wait a minute.
I don't think...
Castle
my.
grabs the feet. Heath Hatton did not see that.
No, it is worth mentioning. Hatton did not see that.
8 of the best male wrestlers in Pro Wrestling Collision are battling it out for the heavyweight championship. However, there's one female that feels left out. Let's hear from her and her opponent.
Pro Wrestling Collision's debut event, and they found it necessary to book me against Twinke Starr, a girl who named herself after a failed snack cake. See, this doesn't sit very well with me. When I agreed to work for Pro Wrestling Collision, I was promised opportunity. I was promised gender equality. And with that promise, I was given Twinke Starr. Now, I asked for a spot in the Collision Cup, and I even asked kind of nicely. It wasn't granted to me. Neither were any of the other things that were promised. You want to be a progressive company, Pro Wrestling Collision? Well, newsflash. I am progress, and I'm going to make myself known in the Collision Cup.
You know, ever since I was a little girl, I wanted to be a professional wrestler. I don't want to be a diva. I don't want to be a knockout. I want to be a professional wrestler. And I've worked so hard over the last several years to be able to call myself just that, only to come here and have people like Angelus Layne run me down and try to discredit my abilities, make me some kind of joke. I've been in the ring with some of the best in the area, some of the best men and some of the best women, and I've pinned every man I've been in the ring with because they made the same mistake you're making. Underestimate me, and you might find yourself on the receiving end of a little bit of enlightenment.
While the ladies are getting set for their match, let's check in with a 4 Collision Cup semi-finalist.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Drew Robbins, and I am your backstage interviewer for Pro Wrestling Collision, and I am so excited to be here as we have just concluded the first round of our Collision Cup tournament, and I'm here with some of the semi-finalists of the night. We have Alex Castle, Joey O'Reilly, Heath Hatton. Since I haven't been afforded my own interview time, I guess I'll have to hijack somebody else's. So my next round opponent is Heath Hatton. And we're a little bit different, Heath. You see, you've had everything handed to you on a silver platter, whereas I had to fight and scratch and claw like a dog to get into... Stay. Like a dog to get where I am. But tonight, that all ends. Tonight, you are the dog, and I'm going to put you down so hard, they're going to have to check the ring for bruises. So next month, when all the little children are asking, Mommy, Daddy, what happened to Heath Hatton? They're going to have to lie and say, well, Junior, he went to live on a big farm where he has lots of room to run and play with all the other dogs. Well, there you have it. That's semifinalist Alex Castle.
Last week, I defeated Matt Cage and advanced on to the semifinals, and now I have to deal with Christian Rose. And I've noticed as of lately, Christian Rose is full of anger and seems to think he's going to win. Well, after he cheap-shotted me, not only did I take out one member of Team Overkill, but I'm going to take both members out. No one thought that I would win this belt. So now you know what? I'm going to go on and prove that I can hold this belt and the heavyweight championship.
They've asked me to talk about my upcoming match with the No Limits champion, Joey O'Reilly. First of all, I'd like to point something out. Last week, I cut through Kyle Sykes like a blade. And Joey O'Reilly, you have that big, pretty belt, and you think that you're something different, but you're not. All through 2012, everyone that they put in the ring with me, whether it was here, there, or elsewhere, I cut them down. You're not special. You're not a beautiful and unique snowflake. You're going to melt. Now, I know that you beat Matt Cage, but that's okay. Accidents happen. All right? And the thing about Team Overkill is we're not just a tag team. We're not just a faction. We're not just a gang. We're a family. And when one of us falls, the other one picks them up. Joey O'Reilly, I'm not going to pick you up. If I do, it's only going to be to put you back down. I'm going to put you down in the dirt, cold. I'm going to win this tournament. I'm going to win the heavyweight championship. And when I'm done with that, I'm coming back to you, and I'm taking your No Limits championship home with me. You know why? Because I am a beast. I am a psychopath. And there is nobody in Pro Wrestling Collision. There's nobody in a 4-sided ring, a 6-sided ring, an octagon, a cage, or even a Shark Tank that can beat me.
Espinoza, brother, it's no secret. I have nothing but the utmost respect for you. There's nobody in the business that I respect more than you. If I could make a list of the top 5 independent wrestlers in the world, Espinoza, you would be in it. It's a shame that me and you could not go toe-to-toe and blow the roof off of Carbondale in the Pro Wrestling Collision. Alex Castle, you've been whining and complaining on Twitter for the last few months about how you get no respect. You want to know why you get no respect, Castle? It's because you suck. You are possibly the worst wrestler on the Pro Wrestling Collision roster. And you can go whine, you can go complain. Well, what you did was screw Espinoza, one of my friends, and now guess what? You got me. In this match, Castle, I plan on beating the crap out of you, reminding you how bad you suck, and there's a reason why you are the last one picked in the Pro Wrestling Collision tournament. You don't belong here, you shouldn't be here. I'm going to remind you again. Espinoza, to you, I promise a future title shot after I go on to win the heavyweight championship.
Hey everybody, I'm Chris Hagstrom.
I'm Kevin Huntsberger.
And I'm Adam Testa. And if you're looking for the smartest and snarkiest commentary on professional wrestling, look no further than From the Rafters Radio.
Sometimes Aaron Heller and Chet Smart join us, but, you know, we're not really that point.
That's From the Rafters Radio each Thursday night from 7 to 9 p.m. Central Time at WGGH.net or Monster Radio 1150 a.m.
Got coffee? If not, head to Crossroads Coffee Company in Carterville. Not only do they have a variety of coffee and tea, you can also pick up breakfast, lunch, or dinner anytime. That includes the Kevin Huntsberger, an 8-ounce Angus burger on a toasted ciabatta bun topped with homemade chili, pepper jack cheese, waffle fries, and jalapenos. Coming soon, craft-style beer and local wines. Watch for details on our Facebook page, Crossroads Coffee Company. Check it out, Crossroads Coffee Company, located off of Route 13 in Carterville.
Making her way to the ring from Hell, Michigan, Angelus Layne!
Angelus Layne joining us as Bob Fester said from Hell, Michigan. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Kevin Huntsberger along with Jerome Tucson from Pro Wrestling Conrings. This is the very first episode of Collision Course, and we're excited to be here.
I'm very excited for this match for so many reasons. You know, we get to see the ladies of the WC compete. Angelus Layne making friends with people in the first row.
Yeah, not looking like a lot of folks liking her, as we saw her make her presence known in the opening round matches of the Collision Cup. I'm sorry, it's not the Collision Cup anymore, it's the Collision Championship. A new Collision champion will be crowned on our next episode of Pro Wrestling Collision.
And it's worth noting that Layne wanted to be in that tournament. She just has to settle for this one.
That's right.
Are you gonna take me home tonight? Oh, down beside that red firelight. Are you gonna let it all hang out that bottom, girls? You make the rockin' world go round. Her opponent from Fashion City, USA, weighing 175 pounds, Twinke Starr!
Twinke Starr has quite a following on the local wrestling scene. We've seen a lot of work out of Angelus Layne around the country. A very fast rising star, but you know what? She likes to get in there and mix it up with the guys as well as the girls.
Both of these women feel that they should be competing against men. Angelus Layne in particular wanted to be in the tournament. I am very concerned for Twinke in this match because Angelus Layne does not look like she wants to mess around.
She looks yes, there's something about her appearance of almost a calm before the storm, if you will.
A calm before the storm. I mean, she feels this is almost demeaning for her to be in this. But, you know, I want to say one thing about these girls. You know, I think in so many other companies, women's wrestling is looked at as sort of a sideshow. This is not a sideshow, folks. These women of PWC are going to be a huge part of the product that's going to be presented in the coming months.
That's right, getting into each other's faces early on here. Not sure exactly what Layne is telling Twinke Starr right now.
I'm sure it's not nice.
No, I'm sure it's not either, and probably a good thing that people can't hear what's being said. There's a couple of shoves going on now.
You know, Layne's trying to intimidate Twinke here, and Twinke will have none of it. That's a paintbrush right there.
And Twinke's ready to go. Look at that, Luthez press. Referee making a quick count here. Layne rolls her over.
You know, I think some people would say, oh, they don't have the traditional look of a diva or a knockout, but these are female wrestlers. They're called wrestlers for a reason, as we get some nice forearms from Twinke.
That's exactly what the fans want on the local scene here. And Twinke Starr with a snap mare.
And you see that power, snap marrying her with one arm, snap marrying her.
Goes for a quick cover, only gets a 1 count though. Doesn't like referee Aaron Heller calling it 1. Oh!
Nobody's happy with Aaron Heller's.
Some big fist flying there from Angelus Layne.
Angelus Layne setting her up. And I believe she's going to work on the left arm as it is tied across the top rope. She's got those 5 seconds and she will use 4.5 of them.
I think she was pulling her hair as well, Jerome. Oh! And she's jaw-jacking with the fan. She needs to focus on Twinke Starr, who is no slouch. 1 count again.
And Layne looks more annoyed. You know, she doesn't look unhappy. She just looks annoyed that Twinke would kick out.
She wants to make fast work of her. She wants to, you mentioned it, wants to be in there with the guys. And she may get that opportunity at some point, but now she has to prove herself with Twinke Starr, who gets whipped across the rope, or into the corner here, and Layne follows it up with an elbow.
And Twinke's not doing so well right now. She's holding her neck. This is not good. Angelus Layne is not the type of person to show mercy. And a miss there. Layne showing her power with a back suplex.
Look at that.
You know, maybe the posing isn't impressive, but in a 2 count, you know, maybe the posing isn't that impressive, but when you can lift someone like that, you almost have the right to pose.
That's right. You are watching Collision Course, the inaugural episode for Pro Wrestling Collision, and a big kick to the side of the head.
She's dead.
She's dead.
Oh, and that's a DDT. Oh, Layne, I don't like the look on her face. Kevin, I do not like the look. This is not good. This is referee Aaron Heller better watch out, because I feel sorry for Twinke right now.
Yeah, Twinke might have been better off just staying down there. She's almost defenseless at this point, has been DDT'd, kicked in the back of the head. Here's a big snapmare. Brought down hard. Oh!
A Meteora, a short Meteora, that's what they call the double knees. And again.
Twinke Starr not giving up, showing that she's got some fight left in her.
You know, some of the top wrestlers in the world use that as a finish. You know, you got to give Twinke Starr some credit for kicking out.
Why almost to stop, she wants to know. Several forearms to the face. Starr reverses that one. Maybe she's getting her second win here, charges in, but misses.
And she's in that corner and a kick to the back. Kevin, what is she doing here? She is setting her up.
Look at this.
Oh my. Curve stomp into the bottom turnbuckle.
Oh
man. Oh. Referee's got to get in there.
Referee getting aggressive with Angelus Layne. She's not moving.
She's not moving. Oh, and this is over.
Calling for the bell. What's the official decision here? Twinke Starr is not moving. Get over here. Let's get on it. Let's get on this.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Aaron Heller has declared the winner of the match to be Angelus Layne.
Twinke Starr is out cold.
That's a knockout victory. You don't see knockout victories in women's matches very often. But I'll tell you what, Angelus Layne just established herself as a top wrestler, not just female wrestler, in Pro Wrestling Collision.
Her theme song says it best. She's a lot bit dangerous. Twinke Starr learned that the hard way. Referee Aaron Heller calling for some help here as well.
And Angelus Layne not, again, taunting PWC management. And Twinke Starr needs help to the back. This is a very unfortunate situation.
Very sadistic look on her face as she lets us know, wow.
She does that again, I'm running. I don't take curb stomps to the bottom turnbuckle.
No. Twinke Starr is hurt, being escorted out of here.
Thanks for joining us on this debut episode of Collision Course. Now be sure and tune in next week for the closing rounds of the Collision Cup. I'm Jimmy Fish. We'll see you then.